So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is our old friend Slappy from the North American server, out again in his usual light tanks. This time he's in the T92, the American Tier 8 Premium light tank. Sneaky little bugger, this thing. Not quite as sneaky as an ELC, but still pretty darn good. And Slappy is a really good light and medium player. Showed a couple of other games recently. I hadn't seen this bush. I'm fascinated. Now this was new to me. Never seen anyone go in this little tiddly bush. You'd have to have really good camo, and if anybody pushes any lights push up along the coastal road there, you could be in trouble. But he just spotted a raft of enemy tanks. Unfortunately not a single one of them was hit, so no bonuses for him apart from maybe getting his what is it, spotter badge or patrol duty badge, whichever one that is. So he pulls back, decides he might as well do a bit of shooting himself, hits that mod 1 in the side. Now this gun is a very low alpha gun. It is, what does it do? It's a 76mm, only 150 average damage, so you really have to peck away at the enemy to do a huge amount on this thing. But unlike the ELC, it's actually fairly accurate. Well, for a light tank anyway. They've always got, is it BDI on that T55A? That's getting buffed at the next patch. But not in the side, it isn't. Now the T55A's just realised he's in a little bit of a exposed position, but he's still teasing. Is that mod 1 again? Is he going to push? No. So Slappy's did a bit of scouting early on, and now is playing a sort of impromptu TD role, just trying to help those guys out from being surrounded by that T55A. Hasn't really got the alpha to scare anybody. Of course, it's got no penetration to go through a T28's frontal armour. And I like what he's done here. He's just taking his time. He's not getting carried away. But you can see the enemy have just bum rushed a few tanks we had up in that area, and there's not much Slappy could have done really to help them out. He tried his best, but if he'd gone down and mixed it up, he would have died very quickly. So he stood off, picked up as much damage as he could, wore those guys down, and tried to provide support to his team. But unfortunately it didn't work, and the team have crumbled, and it's 2 plays 5. So he's pulling back again, trying to get in some positions to support that T95 primarily. T95 just smashed, oh no, that was a CDA, just smashed the Bulldog. Is that T95 again? Slappy's going in to help out that, yeah, there we go. T55 is down, and the T95 is around for just a little bit longer. Now, I was very critical of the ELC game he sent me. It was a fantastic game, but he did fire an awful lot of gold, and I have a slight apology to make to him. He did plead the fact that he'd been playing it in strongholds, I think it was, and had a lot of gold loaded for strongholds, which is fairly normal, and sort of forgotten basically that's what he had loaded, and as a result went into battle with a lot of gold loaded, more than he would normally do. But yeah, the ELC is a pretty useless gun, so I can sort of understand that. But this game has turned around. It's 8 plays 6 now. Nearly got hit there by his own Scorpion as he popped up over the top. He's done 1500 spotting. He's done 900 actual damage. He's going in against an E1. Does he really? Does he think the E1 isn't loaded? I'm not quite sure. No, he's backed off. He's decided that isn't such a good thing, just trying to keep this guy lit for our TDs. He's out of dodge, gets away safely this time. Just an excuse to do a little bit of skid pan work, isn't it? So where's that T28 gone, and where's the Samur gone? I think ooh, interesting, going to get in this bush here. Now, I think what he's trying to do is just work out whether that E1 is actually isolated or not. Oh, now the Lorraine's going for it. Came a bit unstuck there. T95, T28 is at the back there still. Slappy's going to get in the rear. A bit of assassination up the Jacksy. One shell, two. Can he finish him off? Get around the side. Yes, nicely done. Takes him down like all good light tank drivers do. Whisked in on the on the poor prey that's really struggling on low health. This T92 is actually a nice little TD, a nice little light tank. I like it. It's got a bit of everything really. It's a good all-rounder, like a lot of American tanks are. That seems to be their sort of their I guess their sort of characteristic is they tend to be good all-round tanks, and certainly this thing is. As a light tank, it's pretty good at spotting. It's pretty good at mobility. It's pretty good gun, and it's kind of good at all those things. So you can play it passively, you can play it aggressively. I just don't play it very well. Slappy clearly does. So he's was playing a few long shots there at those heavy tanks sitting over on the other side, but no joy really. Someone's offered him a platoon, so he's taken it. Then he's got not sure what he's going to do next. There's a Samoa around here somewhere. No, he didn't really want to come up against the Samoa. That thing is a beast with a hell of a lot of output of damage, but he's wasted two of his shots, and somebody else is pumping him. Oh, the Lorraine is pumping him, and this Samoa just been made to look a complete dumbwit, because he really should have planted at least 2 or 3 shells into Slappy as he came around the corner, but he failed completely and then got absolutely annihilated. Now he's got the Jacksy of the Jag Tiger, or Jag Tiger, so I was right the first time. God damn, you're right, and you try to correct yourself. And there goes that. So it's just the Indian Panzer left. His new platoon buddy has just taken 2 kills from underneath his gun, so to speak. But he's had a brilliant game. 2,800 damage in a tier 8 light tank in a tier 9 game is not to be sneezed at. Can he finish it with a kill? No, he can finish it with a bit of team damage instead. Well. But gets the kill in the end. Oops. Oh dear, Slappy. Never mind, at least he apologised. Good game though, brilliant. So despite the unfortunate finale to that battle, he had an absolute blinder there, Slappy. Finished up, of course, with an ace tanker. He got Spotter, Bruiser, Fighter, 5 for effect, and Orlick's medal for taking down 2 enemy tanks, at least 1 tier higher. Unsurprisingly, top of his team, 3,058 damage, 4 kills, 1533 base XP. Rest of his platoon came in here, did very well. Well, no, actually, sorry, it's just this guy, isn't it? And the other one did not do so well. Never mind. Slappy fired 34 shots, hit with 28 and penned with 22 for that 3,000 damage. Didn't take a single hit, not a sausage. And 2,272 assistance damage. Now I thought he hit that friendly tank, but he obviously didn't actually do any damage because he didn't get any penalty for damage there. Made a very, very nice profit even after costs and after running food. 101,388 credits. Still would have been 63.5 even if he hadn't been running premium. And with boosters or with mission things and premium and platoon and all that, 5,175 XP for his crew. Would have been 3,500 if he hadn't been running premium. So there you go, absolute blinder from Slappy, making everyone look really dumb in the T92. At times looking more like a TD, but showing fantastic map awareness to pull back and continue to fire. So many times you'd see a light tank in that scenario just pull out and run back over to the other flank rather than actually try and help defend the fallen flank. Slappy didn't. He stayed there, fought it out, and managed to turn the tide with the help of his TDs and the rest of his team. And that's the job of a good light tank player, support player. Really good job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And in the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.